What's up, Aries? Much love to all the subscribers. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Sean Shaw, and I'll be doing your reading for the second half of September 2021. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Just give me a minute to bring the energy in, and we'll get started. Thank you. We got the Five of Wands. And we got the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Swords. We got the Queen of Wands reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got Death. We got the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Wands. Overall energy, we got the Four of Cups. So Aries, in the recent past, or for some of y'all, even right now, y'all are feeling a little fed up and dissatisfied with what's been playing out in your life so far and right now. You know, I know y'all been putting in a lot of work. I've seen it in the previous readings I've done for y'all. So again, this is y'all focusing on the 3D, focusing on the physical, what's happening on the physical, what's on the physical level right now. and letting that determine how you feel about all the work that you put in. Even though there's something unseen that's been happening in the spiritual realm, opposite of the physical realm, that's been conjuring up this whole time. That spirit has been bringing to you, slowly but surely, in this little cloud in his hand right here. But again, I know how it feels, we all want the fruits of our labor to show up at some point soon, especially if we've been working damn hard at it. I know the feeling. But again, it's all about discipline, and it's all about commitment. You can't depend on this physical reality, because even though it's physical and it's solid, this place down here is still an illusion realm. And it's part of the whole test. It strengthens our resolve and our faith in ourselves, as well as source, which is infinite. Which is source is like infinite abundance, infinite in everything, infinite love, infinite everything. There's no lack in source. Down here, this is the training ground to bring source in and anchor it. Bring in infinite supply and anchor it to the physical realm. And it's gonna take a while. Something that powerful and abundant is gonna take a while to bring in. It's gonna take a committed effort. It's gonna take an all-in effort to bring that sort of energy down to the physical earth, which is the lowest plane that anybody could even be on. So the message right here is, again, take your focus off of the physical. And even though everything that you want to manifest into your life hasn't happened yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're looking at 3 and it's supposed to be 4 right here. It's happening. It just hasn't come down all the way yet for you. But there's been a lot of wisdom obtained by going through this as well. Because as you see this man right here, he's under a tree, and this is signifying the Buddha sitting under that tree and gaining enlightenment. Yeah, you was in a dissatisfied state of being, but your higher self is coming in along with this cup to let you understand the big picture, which is that it takes a committed effort to bring in that sort of power, that divine power and divine supply down to the physical realm, the most grossest, densest plane in existence. And we got the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So with this 5 of Wands, this is that internal battle with yourself. Questioning yourself. Questioning, is this shit worth it? Questioning, when will it come? Some of y'all might have been a little confused on if y'all were doing the right things, if y'all even on the right path. It's just internal frustration, especially with this 4 of Cups right here. We got, with the cups we got water, and with the wands we got fire. So it's like frustration boiling over, steaming over. Got some of y'all kind of hot, which is understandable, which is normal, which is actually good, because actually getting fed up and getting mad, that type of shit, it clears out stagnant energy. And it makes, believe it or not, anger is an energy. And it makes things clear out. And it makes changes happen. But you gotta channel it right. You can't do nothing stupid. when you get angry, you're sending out a signal to the universe, to source, to the divine that some shit need to change, you know. And when you embrace that feeling, it does make you feel better. Despite what anybody says, you know. Some of these people, some of these things that you might read or listen to people, they'll be like, you know, anger is basically not good. Anger in the wrong way is not good. But channeling anger in the right way is productive. And again, it's signaling out energy to the universe that some shit need to change. You know, like, I need to see some shit happen. And then we got the Ten of Cups, you know. You've been working hard for your ultimate satisfaction. Everything that you've been doing is for this Ten of Cups, you know. And again, some of y'all are in this, I'm picking up the twin flame journey for some of my Aries. Some of y'all are twin flames. Y'all been working hard with that. And if you're not a twin flame, this is just, y'all been wanting to manifest a true soul connection. Ultimate fulfillment in a connection, ultimate bliss in a connection. A connection that takes you to new spiritual heights. And if it's not a connection that you've been ultimately looking for, this is just a state of being, you know. This Ten of Cups could be in a physical sense, like any type of goals that you want to manifest for yourself that you've been working hard for, that would give you total emotional satisfaction by reaching and obtaining those goals, you know. But some of y'all working for both. The ultimate pleasure in love, as well as the ultimate physical goals that you want to manifest for yourself. And y'all be getting frustrated because y'all haven't seen, y'all are not satisfied with what the physical is showing you right now in terms of this ultimate emotional satisfaction that you've been working on. Whether it be solo or with another person or your individual goals, as well as a connection too. Like I said, both. Some of y'all are working for both. But it is coming. That's what this Four of Cups is showing. Again, another water card. Your emotional fulfillment that you've been working for is coming for you. Slowly but surely. You just got to keep to it, stay committed. Keep that fire, keep that sacred fire of Aries burning inside to keep driving forward and to keep bringing it in towards you. You know, you can't waver. It's normal to waver during this path, but the goal is to get to the point where you don't waver. Because the more that you doubt and waver, it's the more that you will and that you could push your manifestations away. You could keep it away from being in that energy, or you can make it take longer. The more you push it away, the more you doubt. So you can get frustrated, you can get angry and channel it the right way, but don't never doubt. There's no room for doubt. Because doubt is fear. And fear is not productive in any way. And I think that's the lesson, that's the main lesson right here with this Four of Cups. And we got the Ten of Swords. So this is feeling like, you know, whatever y'all doing, like y'all can't get ahead with all this work that y'all putting in. You know, y'all feel stuck. Some of y'all felt betrayed by the divine, by source. Because you feel like you should have all your shit by now. Or you should at least see some concrete evidence that is happening for you. You know, some of y'all went through a real tough time recently. You know, some of y'all hit a low during this journey. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of y'all did hit a low, and that's understandable as well. You know, life is all about highs and lows, and you will hit lows in this spiritual journey. It's just part of the program. If it wasn't no lows, it wouldn't be no highs. But again, we got 2 10s right here. So this is a completion. So for my Aries who have hit a low and bounced back, it's a completion of that. Again, the wisdom of the 4 cups showing up again. Focusing on the unseen. It's a Gnostic quote that I actually put up in my room. And it states, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like faith in the unseen brings the reward of the unseen to the physical reality. So continue to keep the faith. There's always an effect to every cause. So keep your causes towards manifesting everything that you want. And again, this is a completion of feeling tired and burnt out, feeling betrayed by the universe, feeling like you can't move, feeling like you can't progress, feeling like there's no end to this journey, to putting in this work to create everything that you want for yourself. This is the end of that. And it's glad, and it's actually good that you hit this point, because it causes transformation whenever you get back up, which we see with this death card right here. And your ultimate satisfaction is on the way. It is in the works. You know, the 10 of Cups don't come out for nothing. So you just got to continue to work through the bullshit, the doubt, and continue to stay committed to your goals to reach your ultimate satisfaction, your ultimate emotional satisfaction, whatever that is for you. And it'll surely come in. Slowly but surely. And we got the Queen of Wands reverse. So yeah, y'all being an Aries, y'all were fed up with this shit. Y'all were tired of it. Again, anger. A lot of anger with this Queen of Wands reverse and the 10 of Swords. You know, wanting what y'all wanting, tired of waiting for it, feeling like y'all deserve it, what y'all do. Y'all do deserve everything that y'all working for. Y'all know y'all deserve it internally. That's why y'all got so mad and frustrated recently. But again, it's all about bouncing back. It's all about experiences. When it comes to lows, it's all about experiencing it, embracing it, and then bouncing back and transforming. And the death card is up top. So this is a new spiritual transformation. New wisdom coming in. And again, another ending. Ending of a lower egoic state of mind, especially with this 4 cups, and more focus on the spiritual aspects of everything, of the whole process, of the whole spiritual evolution process, because that's first, that's number one. And internally, you already know that, being on the spiritual path, especially if you're on my channel. So this is growth, major spiritual growth. Bouncing back from this 10 of Swords. Now you're less focused on the physical realm. you're gonna keep putting in the work on the physical realm, but you're less focused about, seeing things instantly, instant gratification, having things come easy. Which things can come easy once you reach a certain spiritual point. But that's a long road, that's a long, hard road. That shit don't come overnight. It's like in the Bible with Jesus, it took Jesus years to reach the level of mastery that everybody knows him about, that everybody knows him for. That shit wasn't overnight. He just wasn't born as a baby and then he was just magical Christ. He worked to be the Christ. If y'all haven't, y'all should check out the Aquarian Gospel. It's showing the works that Jesus, in the training that Jesus went through to become the Christ, to make these miracles happen for himself. And that's ultimately what we are born to do, because we are all Christ. We are actually all Jesus. The Bible is a story of multiple characters about our own self, different aspects of our own soul. We are every character in the Bible, especially the main character, Christ. And what happened to Christ? He actually had to die. He was reborn. So this is a major rebirth into deeper spirituality, and a stronger grasping of spirituality. This is transcendence right here. Again, not worrying about the physical no more. Realizing that the physical, even though the physical is solid, that is still an illusion realm. It's really not real. That's why we can make changes happen to it. From the spiritual realm, from our soul. So you're realizing that a lot of wisdom being gained. This man right here, this is also symbolizing him sitting under the tree. This is also symbolizing the story of Buddha, enlightenment, nirvana. And the Buddha, his eyes are mainly always closed, just like death. So he is in another state. He is in another zone, another realm. That's what y'all getting into with this death card. And this Queen of Wands reverse. Definitely an ego death. Another death of the lower self. And going into this higher realm, this higher zone, this higher internal realm that is detached from what's happening on the physical, or what the physical is showing you currently. And having that complete faith in yourself and in source that you can create and bring in everything that you want for yourself. Your 10 of Cups, whatever that look like for you. Twin flame, material gains, love, or all of it. Love and material gains. Material goals manifested. You've gone to the death realm, transformed yourself into higher enlightenment, higher spiritual enlightenment. And you're knowing that your works are not in vain. You're bringing in everything that you want for yourself. This cup is full of emotional satisfaction. The exact emotional satisfaction that you've been working on is coming in for you. And we got the Five of Swords. So this is y'all being conflicted, letting the ego get the best of you. At a certain point in time, you let the ego trick you out of your power, trick you out of your swords, trick you out of your mind, your right mind. Swords is air, which is the mind, intellectual. mental processing, thinking. You know, the ego tricked y'all out of thinking that everything that y'all was doing was in vain. That maybe shit ain't working, maybe shit is a lie. Some of y'all might have started doing particular habits that did not help you, that does not help you to manifest everything that you want for yourself. But again, y'all bounce back from that. That was just a phase. You know, it's all about highs and lows in this shit. That's the alchemy. Transmuting all that. Even if you do experience a low, it's all about transformation, which is happening, and it's currently happening, still happening. The art of transformation don't stop. It's infinite. So again, like I said, this is a major ego death. No longer letting the ego and the mind fool you and deceive you just because things haven't happened yet the way you think they should have happened by now. Or the physical evidence isn't really here that you would like to see. The physical confirmation and validation hasn't shown itself yet to the degree in which you feel is appropriate. Again, this shit is an illusion. To test your resolve, to test your will. And we got the Ace of Wands right here. So, like I said, major enlightenment. Just like the Buddha underneath the tree. Fire is enlightenment. Wands, fire, that's enlightenment. You're getting divine inspiration from this transformation. You know, we're not sitting on our ass. We're not having a pity party. We ain't got no time for that. We don't have no time in staying in that, I should say. Because again, it's totally normal to experience these lows going through the spiritual journey. But it's all about gaining the enlightenment in the darkness. Gaining that wisdom in the darkness, that knowledge and wisdom and understanding in the darkness, in the tough times. That's really where you do major work. Getting up out of this shitty position, this bad position. Especially in the mental. Because again, it's an illusion. It's all about the mind. How are you programming your mind? How are you strengthening your mind? Even when the physical push you to the edge. Especially with this Queen of Wands. And going to the edge is a good thing, like I said. It really brings out the primordial power of the soul. It forces you to go deep inside and to transform. So you gain a lot more power as far as creating the life that you want for yourself. Again, the alchemy. We got the laboratory in the background. Now you're going to new heights. Now you're going to new manifestation abilities. Manifestations are enhanced right now. We got a new passion with this transformation. We got a new passion, a new fire lit internally. And the physical can't take that away from you because it's inside of you. Making you more powerful, making you stronger. And that automatically is creating the changes that you want to see in your life. Because it's changing your energy, your internal energy. And with the Queen of Wands upright, she's a magnet for great things to happen to her because her energy is so good. But see, sometimes we got to experience the polarity. So the Queen of Wands was reversed. We got to experience that polarity sometimes. The worst of times and being fed up to discover the best of ourselves and the best of our abilities. You know, it's like a pendulum. It's duality. So this is brand new energy, a brand new spark, and a brand new start to further create and bring into play everything that you've been working for, as far as your ultimate emotional fulfillment in your life. This is a brand new start. It's a new checkpoint with this Ace of Wands right here. It's like you're equipped with a brand new, more powerful wand to make shit happen for you. And more wisdom as far as wielding it and making it work for you. And right now, Aries is all about the instincts. You know, it's about mastery of the instincts and the impulses. And it's about mastery, and Aries is about mastery of reacting as well. How do you react to certain things? So right now, Aries, y'all are in prime position to master your higher instincts. So really tap into your instincts and follow your instincts. Whatever they telling you to do from your higher self, from your transformed self, from your current self. Follow those instincts, honor those instincts, and make moves on those instincts. Because that'll bring you, every time you do that, it'll bring you one step closer to manifesting everything that you want, into your life. So your instincts is a major tool right now in this new transformed state. Now we're about to clarify the Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups. We got the King of Swords. So in this new transformed state, you got a transformed mind state as well. A strong mindset, a more focused mind, but this time focused on the right things. Focused on the internal alchemy and focused on the spiritual in the astral planes rather than the physical planes. A slaying of the ego with the sword, a slaying of illusions with the sword, and again, more transformation, just like death with this butterfly. His throne is decorated in butterflies. So major mental transformation. No longer letting the ego trick you out of nothing. Trick you out of your right mind state and your right way of thinking and your power. This time you're guarding your mind through whatever should happen, through whatever obstacles should happen in your life. You're slaying all obstacles with this King of Swords. This time you're smarter through this transformation. If things happen that's not according to plan, if a monkey wrench get thrown into your plans, that's all right. You remaining focused and dedicated and committed to what you want to happen for yourself. That vision that's in your mind, you're committed to that. Your vision in your mind, which you want to manifest via this Ten of Cups, whatever that is for you. You're guarding that vision. That's the vision that you're holding in your mind. The universe is mental, you know. Whatever you think is what it is. Because again, I told you, this shit is an illusion. And you can mold this illusion to whatever that you want it to be. With the right work and dedication that is. So again, major strengthening of the mind. And I said, follow your instincts. Your instincts will be key right now with this Ace of Wands. Especially with this King of Swords, because see, he got like an angel right here whispering in his ear, giving him direction and guidance. So this is a major intuitive jump as well. Your instincts and your intuitions will be your main keys right now as far as handling shit from now on in this new transformed state. And you're smart enough not to let the ego get in the way. And you're smart enough to get over any type of obstacles that might get into your way. And you're smart enough to not depend on the physical realm for a validation of the work that you've been putting in. Because you know that shit is false. You know it's a test. With this King of Swords, this is saying always know that this shit is a test. It tests your resolve and it tests your will. And it's a test of faith. And it's a test of mental resilience. Bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Pentacles. So being in this new transformed state, y'all will find new passion and new enjoyment of the journey. Steadily putting in the work, investing into yourself and everything that you want to achieve for yourself. Moving with poise, moving with grace through it all. And with the snail right here, not trying to be too impulsive, which we know can be a shadow side of Aries. Again, listening to the instincts and the intuition with the snail. And that's really, I'm going to say it again, your intuition and your instincts, they are going to be major keys for your navigation during this whole thing from now on. That's a major theme right here, intuition and instincts. And again, allowing this whole transformation process to happen. With the grapes right here, signifying alchemy, transforming into a higher, richer state. The soul and spirit transforming into a higher and richer state. And this lady right here, she's got a falcon on her hand. And when she takes the mask off this falcon goes and it hunts for food, signifying that. And the falcon comes back as well with the food. So this signifies that keep the faith because greater things are coming in for you. You know, that's only natural law, you know. It's about cause and effect. You know, it's like the old cliche saying, hard work pays off. And it's going to take a while being in this dense place that is Earth, that is physical reality. But during this whole thing, it has already paid off because you've been creating building blocks for yourself, spiritual building blocks with these pentacles down here. To bring in everything that you want for yourself. And for my Aries who are twin flames, again, this is y'all accepting that, you know, even though y'all not reconciled yet, it's okay. Because it's all about the spiritual growth and it's all about the alchemy. And it's all about self first anyway. And for my Aries who are not twin flames or who are still looking for love, same message applies. It's okay that you haven't found love yet. The love that you want yet. Because it's all about you at the end of the day. It's all about your development. The development of your spirit and your soul and your own goals first. You know, you have to be complete first before you can bring somebody in to share your life with, to share your world with. It doesn't have to be material. You know, you don't have to reach your ultimate goal materially to bring somebody in. But you do have to be whole within self, the spirit and the soul first. And be solid in that aspect before you can have a meaningful soul relationship with somebody else. And again, with this death card, this transformation, y'all have came to that conclusion. Now we're about to clarify this Queen of Wands. Yeah, we got the Magician in reverse. So again, y'all was fed up, brought to the edge because you felt like everything that you've been working for has not shown itself. Some of y'all felt like it hasn't been working. Some of y'all with this Ten of Swords felt powerless, feeling like no matter what you did, you know, you were pinned down and stuck and doomed to whatever place that you are currently in, or currently were, I should say. You know, yeah, it was a lot of Aries anger, you know, being fed up with this shit. But again, with this death card, you know, you figured out what you were doing wrong and what you could have did better during this manifestation, doing all the things that you were trying to manifest into your life. You know, you made some proper corrections. You know, you've looked at your own self as well. Yeah, it's been taking a long time, but you've looked at your own self as well. You know, what you could have did better as far as manifesting your goals. How you could have handled things better, how you could have reacted to things better. Because again, death in Hebrew is called Daf, and Daf means knowledge. Death equals knowledge. Dying to the old understanding and coming into new understanding and new developments. So with this death card, it's like you went through a low, but with this death card, it's like the Magician and this Queen of Wands is basically turning upright into your life. And this is the Magician getting impatient with what he's been working on. But now you're not letting the amount of time dictate or declare that what you've been trying to manifest isn't working for you. You know, time is an illusion as well. It's all about what you're doing with your time. That's the secret of time. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Wands. So yeah, all the work that y'all been putting in, on top of all the responsibilities that y'all gotta handle, all the business that y'all gotta handle. You know, y'all been working damn hard at it. You know, some of y'all was struggling carrying all this shit. Then we got the spiritual journey on top of all that, the spiritual path on top of all that. So it's like everything that you want to manifest, you know, the balancing of the ego, monkey wrenches in your plans, obstacles, etc., etc. Maybe even conflicts with other people. Maybe even carrying other people's responsibility to an extent. You know, if you got kids, you know, if you're helping other people out, work, you know, it's like you carrying all that shit while being on the spiritual journey of wisdom and soul development. That's not an easy task. But this is saying you're almost there. Remember, 10 is completion. And this is the third 10 card that came out in this reading. See, if you see, we got like a little town back here, which this man is working towards going to while carrying all this shit. So you're almost there. You know, keep going, keep putting in that work. You know, keep diving deep into Daf, new knowledge, new wisdom, new understanding. Keep dying of your old self and keep rising in spiritual awareness. And it's gonna help you. It's gonna take you there. It's gonna take you to your ultimate goal, which is this town back here, whatever that is for you. Now we're about to clarify this 5 of Swords. We got the 9 of Pentacles again. So no longer letting the ego get in the way of what's important. Staying focused on your spiritual development and the development of your soul. That's the number one thing. The alchemy, the spiritual journey, that's the number one thing. You know, having more confidence that everything that you've been working for is working for you. You know, this is two opposite energies. This energy right here is accepting things as they are, being appreciative of how far you've come and what's happened for you so far, even if it's not the complete thing. This is a 9, the 9 of Pentacles. So things have happened for you, even if it's on the spiritual realm, more so than the physical. But at the same time, it's not over. You know, it's still one more step to go. So you've accepted that. You come in peace and come to terms with that. Navigating this shit in a new energy, a new light, and continuing to put in the work necessary to bring in and to fully manifest on the physical level everything that you want to achieve for yourself. And the work that you previously put in, again, has been of use. It's got you to this point. It's got you to this transformative point. And this is what the shit is all about: alchemy and transformation, rising in spirit. And again, with this falcon right here, better things and greater things are to come for you. Keep that in your mind state with this King of Swords. Keep the faith. Keep that in your mind. Keep that in your vision. We got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So this is y'all answering y'all highest calling, going through this death transformation. A huge spiritual awakening once again. The old versions of you being put to rest. The old versions of you that would be satisfied, that would be dissatisfied and fed up. The old versions of you that would be impulsive and explosive, being fed up, not dealing with the anger the right way, even though it ultimately leads to transformation. As long as you get back up and you stick to your goals, that is. So this is the old versions of yourself and how you would handle disappointment, being healed and transmuted. And again, looking at things from a higher perspective, a more spiritual perspective. From the soul's perspective. And really making the necessary changes, especially with this Magician in reverse, of how you can better yourself and to make your manifestation abilities more potent and more powerful. Self-development, especially with this Nine of Pentacles. And again, with this Judgment, this is the universe signaling that this person is really ready. Aries is really ready now. We done tested them. We done pushed them to the edge. We done pushed them to the edge. Rock bottom. We done got them to the point where they wanted to give up on this shit. But they answered the call and they transformed. So now we finna bring in the cavalry and everything that they've been wanting to happen for themselves. We're gonna bring it in now. Because they see the light. They see what's really important. They really see what's really important. It's one thing to know what's important and then get tested to the fullest extent. The test is to keep you from really embracing what's important. To see if you're really committed to it. Okay, Aries is fully committed now. So now we're going to bring the shit in for them. We're going to bring in everything necessary so they can reach their 10 of Cups. Because they've gone to a new level. Which again is the main focus and the main goal of even coming down here into the earth. Transformation. Now we're about to pull some cards on your love life. We got wedding. We got romantic feelings. And we got pay attention to the red flags. Bottom of the deck, we got give your relationship a chance. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. So Aries, your Ten of Cups is coming in for you. This lifelong partner that you've been wanting for a little minute now is coming in for you with all this work that you've been putting in for yourself and for your own spirit and your own soul, your transformation, your alchemy. You've reached a position to where you can bring this type of partner in for yourself. This lifelong partnership. Especially for my Aries that are going through the twin flame journey. Y'all are bringing this person back into your life. And this time it's going to be permanently. You know, this is why the journey is so extensive. It takes a lot of work. Because once you reach that certain point in once you reach that certain point to where you can bring in this person again, it's going to be solid. You know, it's going to be the highest of love. The highest love frequency possible. That's why the journey is so extensive, you know. And you gotta be right within yourself to handle that. Or it'll explode again. So for my Aries that are in the twin flame, don't be discouraged again. This is all part of the process. And it takes a lot of work to come back into reconciliation in most cases. And for my Aries who are not twin flames and looking for a lifelong partnership, the lesson is basically the same thing. You know, your spiritual development and work on self is bringing in this soulmate type person for you. This lifelong partnership for you, bringing in life partners for you. So again, your work has not been in vain. For all my Aries out there. We got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, Aries, this for all my Aries. The romance that you want to feel and want to be a part of, the partnership that you want to be a part of, it's a real thing. Your feelings are real. Again, the universe is mental. This is what you're creating for yourself, especially putting in all the spiritual work. So don't think that it's a pipe dream bringing in the type of partner or bringing in the type of partner that you want for yourself. It's not a pipe dream. It's a real thing. It's a real reality. If we think it, it's actually a real thing. It exists somewhere. It's just not on the physical yet. Again, this is the densest, grossest place in the universe. So keep on feeling the type of love that you wanna be in, the type of love that you wanna have for yourself. And that is exactly what you will have for yourself. And we gotta pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this is saying, again, about the pipe dream situation. These red flags, this is saying, like, pay attention to the red flags within yourself. Don't let the doubt and the fear and the ego destroy your dreams. You know? Don't let fear interfere with the love that you want to have for yourself. It's because, again, that's an illusion. It's not real. You can have anything that you want in this world. including the love that you want to have. So, again, don't let this Five of Swords creep back up. If it do creep back up, you already know what to do with the King of Swords. Go ahead and slay that. Go ahead and nip that in the bud. Because it's not real. Fear is not real. You can even feel the fear as long as you slay it with that sword. That's what it's all about. And then we got to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for my twin flame Aries, don't give up hope. You know, even if things don't look promising right now in this twin flame connection, your feelings are real and worth exploring. If you want to be back with this person, hold that space. Always give that a chance. You know, if you don't give it a chance, it's not going to happen for you. It'll never happen for you if you let fear get in the way. Because you done close yourself off from the opportunity from it happening for you. Don't close yourself off from a reconnection with this person, even if things don't look the best right now. And for my Aries who are not twin flames and just looking for love, same message applies. You know, again, don't let fear interfere. Don't let the ego make you think that there's not a person out there for you that you would have a lifelong soul commitment to. Give the relationship that you want to have a chance. Give that a chance to grow. Continue to nurture those seeds. You know, don't sow and nurture the seeds. Don't sow and water the seeds of doubt, because you'll never have a chance that way. You want to plant, sow, water, and nurture the seeds of the relationship that you want to have for yourself. Because again, romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. The type of love that you want for yourself is real, and it's worth putting in the work to obtain. So now we're about to clarify wedding. We got the Four of Swords. So again, it's about the mind. It's a mind thing. Take time out. Really rest on the situation about love. Clear your mind out. Transform the mind. Transform your view on bringing in the love that you want for yourself. Get rid of all the fear. You got to illuminate yourself. See you turning into gold down here. And it's a new sword underneath this bed. A new mind state. A golden mind state. So clear any thoughts and fears about not being able to bring in this lifelong partnership that you see yourself being in and that you want for yourself. You got to heal that so you can bring this person in and bring this opportunity in. And yes, it's been a battle. You know, this is the rest after the battle. Yes, there's been a tough battle in love. which happens for most people. You know, we got to go through we got to go through the wrong people to get to the right person. Because going through the wrong people, loving the wrong people, makes us gives us more incentive to love ourselves. And when we love ourselves more, we can get to that right person to love and bring in the right partnerships for ourselves. Bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Wands. Again, stay on top of your mind state. Conquer all the fears and illusions and doubts, etc. You got to slay everything. Really go inside and slay everything that would diminish, that would put out your flame and diminish you. You got to slay everything. You got to keep the high ground and slay everything that would take you away from the mind state of bringing in this ideal partner for yourself. Stay on top of things. Stay on top of your mental. Stay on top of your energy. Stay on top of your thoughts. This man right here, he fighting for everything, you know. This is a fight. So keep your energy clear of anything that would keep you of any thoughts and energies that would keep you from obtaining the love that you want for yourself. And only focus on the love that you do want for yourself. Now we're about to clarify romantic feelings. We got justice. So remain balanced with these scales. Remain balanced in, you got to stay in alignment with the love that you want for yourself. You got to stay in between. See, we got the pillars back here, and then we got the purple. We got the purple veil right here. Purple signifying like the upper chakras, the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. You got to stay in the mental, and this is an air sign ruled by Libra, justice. So you got to stay in the mind state of obtaining the love that you want for yourself. Again, it's all a mental thing when it comes to love with y'all. It's all a mental thing. You got to go inside and make these proper adjustments, especially with justice. You got to make the proper adjustments in the mind state. You know, you got to keep the ego at bay, keep the ego in its place, and keep the optimism, keep the hope, and keep thinking of all the reasons that you do deserve love and all the reasons that you can get love, the love that you want for yourself. And again, don't think it's a pipe dream to be reconciled with your twin flame or to bring in the partnership that you want for yourself, because it's what you deserve is justice. You know, and all this work that you've been putting in, this karmic law that is coming in for yourself. You just got to believe that. You got to be strong in your sword, in your mind. You really got to believe that the relationship that you want to be in exists for you right now. And you're bringing it into the physical realm with all the work that you've been putting in. It's only right that you will receive this love that you want for yourself. And again, this is justice rules contracts and marriage. We got wedding right here. Some of y'all are getting legally married. It's coming in for you. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands. Success. Victory. For my twin flame Aries, this is victory in the whole journey. Reconciliation, coming back together. 6, the number of balance and love. And justice right here is all about balance. You got to stay balanced in the mind state, in the right mind state of bringing in the love that you want for yourself. And when you're in that mind state, for my Aries who are not twin flames, and y'all just want that type of soul connection with somebody, y'all are going to be very attractive being in this new mind state, because there's no fear and there's no doubt in your love situation, in your love energy. And people are going to take notice. You're going to be very attractive to bring in the type of partnership that you want for yourself, being in this mind state. Now we're about to clarify. Pay attention to the red flags. We got Temperance. And we got the Chariot. So like I said, the red flags were inside of you. Just like I said, you got to remain more balanced with Temperance. You got to remain balanced. You got to continue to heal any fears and doubts that the love that you want will not happen for you. You got to continue to heal that. Continue to do the alchemy on that and transmute that type of energy and that type of thinking into the thoughts that you can bring in the love that you want for yourself. You see, she got her head, she or he, this angelic being has its head radiating with energy. Continue to do the alchemy on your mind and your thoughts. And I told you, just like with this justice, you got to be centered and stable in your third eye and your crown chakra with that purple veil in the background. You see this angel right here got like a disc on his forehead and in his crown chakra. So it all starts there. It's all mental. It's all mental for you, like I said. Keep imagining that reconciliation with that twin flame. Keep that as the only thoughts about your twin flame situation. You know, if it's going to be anything, it's going to be reconciliation. And for my Aries who are just looking for love, wanting that complete love, fulfillment, same message. Keep that in your mind state. The love that you truly want. Because it's a real thing. It exists. As long as it exists in your mind, it's a real thing. And you can bring it into your immediate life and your physical reality. So keep walking that thin line. You know, you see she got 1 foot in the physical and she got 1 foot in the spiritual, the water. So everything that you're thinking of and creating in the astral and the spiritual realm, you're also bringing it to the physical reality as well. So keep being aligned and centered into only the positive outcomes and love that you want for yourself. Nothing else. Walk in complete faith in your love situation. And we got the Chariot. It's going to take you straight to the love partnership that you want. Straight to it. Breaking through all the obstacles that will be in the way. Really strengthening your emotional strength. Your emotional intelligence. No longer feeling like you'll never get the love that you want for yourself. long as you keep your mind state straight. Again, we got the crescent moons on this guy's shoulder pads right here, following your spiritual intuition and your instincts. Again, with this Ace of Wands right here. And you're moving right to the love situation that you want for yourself. There's a lot of movement in your love life because you've been putting in a lot of work, period. A lot of spiritual work, period. And it's further propelling you to the love situation that you want to be in. And again, for my twin flame Aries, this is bringing y'all closer together as we speak. You know, crossing those emotional waters. See, we got like a little stream, a little river in the background of the chariot. So you're crossing the right emotional waters to bring you to the emotional fulfillment that you want for yourself. Bottom of the deck, we got an Ace of Wands again. So mastering the mind state is giving you all the power in the world to create the changes that you want to see in your love life. Create the changes that you want to see in your twin flame journey and in your twin flame partner. Giving you all the strength and the energy necessary to create the changes that you want to see in your love life, period. For my Aries who are not twin flames, y'all are manifesting this partnership that y'all want for yourselves, that y'all been wanting for yourselves with this Ace of Wands. A passionate start, a passionate connection. It's being manifested for you. So now we're about to conclude your reading with some guidance and messages from Spirit. We got soul solitude. Bottom of the deck, we got give back. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So Aries, your guidance right now is to take some time for self, remain centered. You see, we got a picture right here in this lady's core, where her heart is and where her solar plexus is. So you really got to remain centered, remain clear. And it's like, and we got a lot of shit going on in the background in her body. It's like another universe inside of her body right here. So really go inside. Really become clear of all things external, especially with this Four of Cups. Go inside. Don't worry about the physical. Don't worry about things that's outside of yourself and what's happening and what's not happening on the outside. It's all about what's happening inside. You see right here inside, it's a clear sky. You got a few clouds in it, but mainly it's a clear sky. Picture this as like a canvas, a clear canvas to create everything that you want for yourself on the inside so you can have it, so it can manifest and come in on the outside externally. So spirit can bring it in for you and you can bring it in for yourself on the physical level. So this is your time to really center yourself, really tap into the soul, because it's all about the soul development anyway. You know, and really clear your whole being and energy of any doubts, any fears, any frustrations, etc. And center yourself on everything that is possible. And the soul is infinite. There's nothing that the soul cannot do. Your soul has been here multiple times, you know. More than likely, this isn't your first incarnation. The soul is infinite. The soul is the direct part of source, of God, that manifested itself into the physical body. So really tap into your soul. Listen to your soul. Listen to the guidance of your soul. Listen to the instincts of your soul. And it'll easily help you manifest everything that you want for yourself. And it'll tell you how to get there as well. It'll put you in perfect position to bring everything that you want for yourself into fruition. And now we got to give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So Aries, we in fall season, or coming right up on it. One of them. We're really close to fall season if we're not actually in it right now. I don't know the exact date of which fall hits. But fall season is about service. In Aries, y'all are natural born leaders. If y'all know it or not, or even if y'all like it or not. The Aries energy is very contagious. It's very compelling. And people want to be around it. So if you got some people like that in y'all's immediate life and circumstances, really show them love. Really show them love. You know, don't shy away from it. If somebody needs your assistance or wants to be around you, wants your advice, you know, even if they wanna emulate some qualities that you have for yourself, you know, it's time to step up and to do your part as like a humanitarian. What's the word? Yeah, humanitarianism. It's time to step into that energy, into that role. You know, and that's what this shit is about too. You know, it's not all about self. It is about self first, but it's also about doing y'all parts, doing our parts to make this earth plane better for everybody. Again, like I said, Aries energy is one that almost everybody likes to be around. So any way that you can encourage people, help people, give other people strength, which is a Aries trait and part of y'all's soul mission anyway, go ahead and do that and give back. Speaking of soul mission, the first card was Soul Solitude. Go inside and really tap into and get in tune with your Aries soul mission. And a big part of the Aries soul mission is to strengthen other people, help them find their strength and their most powerful aspects about themselves. Give them inspiration. That's part of y'all's soul mission as an Aries. So really tap into that aspect, and that'll definitely, doing your soul work will definitely bring in everything that you want for yourself. Being on your soul mission, being on your soul purpose, which again is what this whole shit is about. The alchemy, the transformation, and the soul purpose. So that concludes your reading, Aries. If it resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you need your own personal reading from me, my contact info will be in the description. Until next time, Aries.